This is a beginner's guide to shoulder in. And here's the thing, if you ride dressage, if you want to move up the levels, shoulder in is a fundamental movement. It is the preparation for the more complicated movements like half passes and pirouettes and flying changes. So it's really important that you understand exactly what shoulder in is, the prerequisites that you need to have with your horse to know whether or not you're ready to start training the shoulder in. And then I'm going to be showing you my all-time favorite exercise to teach the shoulder in so that you can avoid some of the common pitfalls that I see in riders, like over bending in the neck or not getting the correct angle or your horse slowing down. Or let me know in the comments what happens when you try to ride a shoulder in. In today's video, I'm working with a wonderful student, Melanie, and her horse. They are working on 3rd level, and I'm going to show you the warm-up and then the exercise that I use to help her to improve her shoulder in. So why shoulder in? If we think about the dressage training scale, shoulder in is a movement that works up there at the top of the training scale. So shoulder in really works on straightening your horse, which is a prerequisite to collection. And collection is like the ultimate goal of dressage. Collection is about short, quick, active steps. Collection is about rebalancing your horse more onto the hind end. You have to have collection to do any of those beautiful movements like the piaffe or the pirouette or the passage. But it's also important to have the foundation of the training scale, the rhythm, the suppleness, and the connection before we start working on those upper level movements. In fact, if you want to learn more about the training scale, check out the description links below. I have an entire masterclass on the training scale. But first, let's start off with what is shoulder in? Shoulder in is a 3-track movement that is ridden on the rail, most commonly at the trot. You can do it at the walk and the canter, but you'll only have it in the trot in a test. You need to have bend in your horse's body. So for a correct shoulder in, your horse is bending from the poll to their tail, and they're going in 3 tracks. So if you're looking from the front, you're going to see that the inside front is off the rail. Then the second track is going to be the outside front and the inside hind. And then the last track, which is on the rail, is the outside hind leg. So if you're riding your horse down the rail, you can tell if you have the correct angle if you look at your horse's shoulder, and if you imagine that you could put a person between your horse's outside shoulder and the rail. So that is shoulder in. Next, we're going to talk about the prerequisites for shoulder in. So in this little clip, I am working with Melanie and her horse, and we're in the warm-up phase. You'll notice she's in rising trot, and I'm having her do some leg yields because the leg yield is introducing the inside leg to outside rein connection, which is a prerequisite before we add in the bend that we need to have for shoulder in. This is Stephen Peter's favorite warm-up. I call it his hourglass. Now flexion to the right and lower the neck and lower the neck and lower. Good. And then a half 20-meter circle with extra bend to the right. Extra bend. Extra bend. Yes, and little lower the neck. Good, Melanie. Yes. And then counter flexion and push her in. Good, Melanie. And then go straight and lower the neck and flexion right and push her back out. And lower the neck and extra bend on the 20-meter half circle. Good. Next time I want you to think about even lower rounder. I don't care how sideways she goes. I just want her to stay lower. Lower rounder. Lower rounder. Lower rounder. Yes, lower rounder. Lower rounder. Yeah, good. Stretching, feeling. Change direction across the diagonal, and we'll do the hourglass the other way. Good. This looks good. She has good energy today. Love it. Good, Melanie. That's it. Good. Now little half halt, little half halt. Good. And deeper neck. So when she has more energy, that's fantastic, because then you can work on the suppleness and bend and lowering the neck. Good. Check your posting diagonal and do the hourglass in this direction. Flexion to the right. Yep, and leg yield in, lower neck and straight, lower the neck, not, yeah. Good, so when you leg yielded her out, did you feel how she kind of fell through the outside shoulder?
Yeah, so let's really think about inside leg to outside rein connection and keep her straight in the leg yield. Deeper in the neck though. Really push that neck down. Now push her back out. Keep your outside rein. Keep your right rein. Yes, good, Melanie. And bending through your half 20-meter circle and deeper in the neck. Take the whole neck lower. Yeah, that frame. Good job. Keep her low like that in your leg yield. Flexion to the right, lower the neck. Yes, good. Now go straight and lower the neck and lower the neck. Awesome, Melanie. Good for you.
Next, I'm going to show you my favorite exercise to introduce the shoulder in. I find this exercise is really helpful because sometimes if you just start riding the shoulder in from the rail, it's really hard to actually get your horse's shoulders to come off the wall. With this exercise, you're going to turn up the quarter line, you're going to leg yield, and before you get to the wall, before your horse's shoulders can even get to the wall, you're going to ride shoulder in. So let's watch Melanie do this exercise.
On the next long side, turn up the quarter line, leg yield to the rail. Before you get to the rail, start a shoulder into the right. So the leg yield sets you up for the shoulder in. Good, nice here. And now start thinking shoulder in now, shoulder in now, shoulder in now. So yes, exactly. Good, a little bit rounder in the left rein, straighter in the neck. Awesome. That's right. Good. Good. And do that again. You're going to go quarter line, leg yield, and before you get to the wall, shoulder in. You're not going to let the shoulder get to the wall. Start thinking shoulder in now. Start. Yeah. Good, Melanie. Fantastic. Neck a little rounder. Awesome, Melanie. Okay, you're going to go up the center line at A and ride a half pass to the right. Good for you. Up the center line, bending, and rather steep half pass. Try to get to B. Super. Finish it strong. That was beautiful. Good. Go a couple steps of medium trot. Awesome. Now come back. It's okay. Quarter line, leg yield to your shoulder in. Remember your right rein. Right rein, not bending, right rein. No bend for your shoulder in. Keep your right rein. Angle, no bend. Neck deeper. Angle, no bend. That's it. Good. Straighten her out. You had plenty of angle, maybe a little too much angle. Let's do that one more time. But I liked how you kept her straighter in the right rein. Good. So leg yielding. There you go. Now shoulder in, right rein, no bend. Right, yeah, fantastic. Good for you. Good. Turning up the center line, riding your half pass to the left. A lot of work in the trot is super. Up the center line, good, and half pass. That's it. Good, Melanie. Yes. Finish it strong. I know this is her harder way. Excellent. Good.
Alrighty, I hope that you found this beginner guide to shoulder in really helpful. Like I mentioned, shoulder in is such a wonderful exercise to straighten your horse and to teach your horse to engage and start collecting your horse. If you need more help understanding how to train your horse up through the levels, I highly recommend my Training Scale Masterclass. It's open for enrollment this week. Please click the link below for more information. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I post a new video every single Wednesday, and I look forward to helping you out with your horse.